You know, when I look at other people's videos and I hear their voices, I'm thinking, why isn't my voice that good? I mean, I'd love to have that kind of voice that everyone listens to while they're doing something else, while listening to the video or something like that. But then I realized, oh wait, I'm British. I don't have that voice. But first world problems. Anyway, hey guys, welcome to another Wi-Fi battle. It's against Naranagi. He is the person who I mentioned in my first Wi-Fi match who gave me one of his gumi eggs, and it's been working really well for me actually. I actually managed to evolve it finally. As I tell you, searching for rain was like drought. But anyways, this is an in-game team that I had. This is my late in-game team. I'd have EV trained it. Like I literally, like halfway through the game, I thought, okay, let's EV train this whole team and go from there really. So yeah, basically I go for Thunderbolt, just testing the waters, seeing how especially defensive Tyrantrum is, because I had no idea at the time how bulky it was. And then I see Thunderbolt did a bit, so I'm like, okay, let's go for Focus Blast because he might not think that I have the Focus Blast, and it does hit, and I take him out because he's part of rocks, which is awesome. So now he brings out his Gudra, and Gudra is a Dragon type. I don't stand a chance against it, so I'm going to switch to Florges. And I think it's pronounced Florges, as in gorgeous. You know, Florges, gorgeous. You know. But I'm going to go for Moonblast. He goes into his Rotom. It is part fire, so fire does resist fairy. However, the good side is that Moonblast, I think I heard somewhere along the lines of 30% of a chance reducing your special attack. Either way, it's pretty damn high because it's been happening quite a lot. So I'm willing to bet it's around 30%. You know, just how this charge is to paralyze you by 30%. So, gonna go for a Wish because Florges is good at what it does. It's pretty much a special wall. It doesn't learn much of a move pool, but it's more along the lines of a grass type, except it's not really a grass type, it's still pure fairy. But yeah, the only moves I see are good against, good with it is like Nature Power, Grass moves, Moonblast, Calm Mind. That's it. Protect. It can't even learn Reflect, which is bad. I mean, those special Pokemon that only learn Light Screen and never Reflect. That's what I don't like. Also, I learned on Cerebi that Flare Blitz Flareon is a thing. It's taken them 3 generations, but Flareon can finally learn Flare Blitz at level 45. It's brilliant. Get Game Freak. Finally, Flareon can run free. Run, Flareon. Run. Oh, anyway, I am digressing very hard here, so let's get back into the battle. Okay, so he has his Egg Slash out. I go into my Greninja. This is my in-game Greninja. I do have another Greninja which is properly EV trained with Protein and Timid and all that goodness. So yeah. Now the thing about Egg Slash is that I run into a lot of them, and most of them usually King Shield, so I'm under the impression that it has King Shield. So far I've only seen that it has the Autotomize, which increases the speed by +2 and obviously makes the speed weight half. That's light, but that's not really important because you can't use low kick on a Egg Slash because it's part Ghost. Okay, so gonna go back into my Dragon counter, which is my Florges. Unfortunately it's burned, which is gonna hamper its bulk. Wasn't quite sure how to EV train this girl because Florges is, it's when you have a new Pokemon out there, it's like you don't know its base stats at the time. You're thinking, how should I EV train her? Like, should I do max HP, max special defense, or max special defense, max special attack, which is actually what I did. So that's why its HP is pretty low, as you can see. Slush Bomb does take me out. I had to take 2 because of how bulky she is, but obviously I'm slow also, And then I see this ability for the first time. I'm thinking, what ability is that? What is Guri? I've never seen that ability before. Obviously now I know, but back then I didn't know much at all. So gonna go into my Gardevoir with the Gardevoir. I love this Pokemon so much. Thank goodness it has such a boost in bulk and usability really. The new Fairy typing and the Mega Stone is awesome. So because of my Mega Form, I'm able to live the Slush Bomb a bit more than usual. Unfortunately, a combination of Moonblast and Psychic isn't going to take it out because I thought he would switch. That's why I didn't go for another Moonblast. But it's okay because I have Blaziken, and Blaziken can just basically clean up from here. Although Guri is going to reduce my speed boost will keep it neutral. This is probably the first time I realised that, oh, this is what Guri does. It reduces my speed upon physically hitting a Pokemon. So I take him out with a Flare Blitz because Flare Blitz is just basically a go-to move. If he wants to switch out, then obviously I can hit egg slash for super good damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until the next Pokemon comes out. You know, Speed Boost is just neutralizing my gooey effects. Now, he has his Greninja, obviously faster than me. I have to switch out. Going to my Venusaur. Venusaur is a Pokemon that I have not used at all very much since its in-game properties. Like, I use it outside of battle to use for horde training, obviously, because you can learn Sweet Scent, but that's pretty much it. It does eat up the surf very well because this Venusaur has a weird bulk setup. It's like when I looked up his bulk in EV20, it was like a bit of this, a bit of that, a bit of this, a bit of this, and a lot of that. And when I mean a lot of that, I mean a lot of speed. It actually has quite a bit of speed EVs. It's weird. It's an in-game thing. So he switches into Rotom Heat form, and I do nail the Sleep Powder, so now it's sleeping, which is a good thing because Rotom does, in its form, does threaten my Venusaur. Now he goes into his Egg Slash now, and I'm gonna switch out. I think I go into my Blaziken. Do I? Yeah, no, I go into my Greninja. Okay, so knowing that Steel types have been nerfed, they no longer resist Dark or Ghost. I can go for a Night Slash, but he's gonna go into his Rotom Heat form, which is sleeping. And yeah, Night Slash does like about half. With leftovers, I can probably do another Night Slash, but I think I'll go for a Surf on the next turns just because it's super effective and all. And I don't want him to run. I don't want to run the risk of him, you know, living the hit. So Surf is alright. Just go for it, and he takes it out. Now he's gonna go into his Gardevoir, which is a problem because Dark types are now weak to Fairy. Well, they're not now weak to Fairy. It's a new type introduced in this gen. Dark types is weak to Fairy, so obviously he will go for a Moonblast on this turn. I go for a Night Slash, just fishing for a crit really, but it's not going to happen. Gardevoir, the good thing about Mega Gardevoir, for me that is that she doesn't get a defense increase, like a physical defense increase. So I can just basically go for physical moves. But before I go into my Blaziken, I'm going to go into Raichu and go for the almighty powerful Nuzzle. Now, Nuzzle is an underappreciated move because it's base 20 power, it's physical, but it has 100% chance of paralyzing your opponent. And I've messed up many a man with this move. It's so brilliant. I would run it on so many Pokemon if I could. And Gardevoir, unfortunately for her, gets paralyzed twice, which means my Raichu can clean up with its electric attack moves, Thunderbolt, and yeah, it's all good. Now he goes into his Egg Slash. Now, just gonna go for a Nozzle here just to do more shenanigans really. And yep, it gets paralyzed. And here he goes for Swords Dance. So I know two of his moves. He has Autotomize and Swords Dance. Now I'm thinking he probably has the Shadow Sneak or the Steel move or Sacred Sword or King's Shield. I don't know any of his movesets right now, so just gonna go for a Thunderbolt because there's no point switching out. Hopefully I can, you know, catch him getting paralyzed from time to time. And I see that his third move is Shadow Claw, so it's probably not going to be Shadow Sneak. So he either has a Steel type move, which is King's Shield, or an attacking move, which is like Iron Head or whatever Steel type move you might want to learn. Or he does learn, you know, Iron Head is probably the one. So I go into my Blaziken, and here is where I messed up. I thought he was going to go for a King's Shield because I thought that would be his last move. So I'll go for the Bulk Up. And that was pretty much what cost me the match right here because he doesn't have King's Shield, he told me. He went for the Shadow Claw, and he does crit me, which is really bad. So basically, if I had just Flare Blitz, I probably would have actually won the game because he's still in his sword move. I mean, he's still in his sword form, so he has less defense. And he's paralyzed, so I can't put him to sleep, and I can't really touch it for much either. So the best thing I can do right here is Leech Seed, but it's pretty much futile at this point because Blaziken was the only Pokemon I could have just used to take him out. If I had went for a Flare Blitz there, I would have taken him out. Would have gotten a, I think I would have been at +1 or so. Maybe been able to outspeed the Greninja and then go for a high jump kick, but yeah, that one turn there cost me the game, and that's 2-0 for him. So yeah, if you guys want to leave a like, then go ahead and do so, and I'll try and find a more sexier voice. I think the best thing to do is just record in the mornings because that's where my voice is like low. Want to be a bit more bass, yeah. But anyway, that'll be it. See you guys later, and I'll try and get more Wi-Fi battles up more frequently. So yeah, catch you guys later, and peace.